Like I say, guys and girls, I don't know what it's really like on the other side. I don't know if you have hospitals in heaven, hospitals in hell. Is there prisons in heaven? Is there prisons in hell? But is it just nice gardens and places to go in heaven? Like zoos and wonder parks and rivers and bridges and lots of interesting animals like fish and dinosaurs in heaven. That's what people would prefer and like or say what could be on the other side. But when you go into hell, there's gremlins in hell, there's demons, there's rakes in hell, there's wendigos, there's skinwalkers in hell, Slender Man in hell. What other things could be in hell? Just loads of bad things that are in hell, and people don't want to be there. They have a job as well of upsetting people. That's a place you don't want to be or go. But some people have had no choice or opportunity to leave hell, and they've been stuck in purgatory and never went to heaven again. I mean, people have done that, probably on the other side. But when you do eventually go on the other side, you can read people's minds and you know when they're going to die. You could see the whole world and the future on the other side. It's just a matter of time, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Was the YouTube videos in heaven or hell? I don't know. They may film things differently. I don't know if there's any shops or you can go to places to enjoy yourself up there. I think you don't need all that. It's just one big room. Who knows? But we'll find out when we get there. Some people know already what it's like. And there's two worlds you can keep going backwards and forwards to. The earth, the other side of another dimension, and just places that you could go to and just really visit. Some people will say it's that beautiful and that nice in heaven, you don't want to come back to earth again. Or people have to come back to earth and spread the word and things. All these religions out there. There's bound to be a lot of religions in hell, probably, but people don't like and don't like. In heaven there'll be loads of religions up there that people do. There's churches in heaven. There's bound to be churches, probably kingdom halls in heaven, who knows. There's pyramids, I don't know, in the sky. I mean, looking at all these sort of things, they could be like the earth. I mean, we could be in a simulation like the Matrix, for all we know. We never seem to know. We try to know, but what can we do? I know I'm drinking a coffee because it's helping me think of my ideas and getting onto that path of my mind. I don't drink, obviously I'm not drunk for a while, I don't smoke. But coming together with my ideas and thoughts just to make a video is a good thing. Open up other doors and opportunities in your life. Is there trolls in hell? There could be. There's a lot of people say they're burning in hell, or is it in the sun as well? I mean, there's people that have been there and came back and told us. I mean, some people on drugs or beer, and you get drunk in heaven, I don't know. Perhaps there's rules in certain places you can get through to heaven or hell, or, you know, there's a lot of torment on the earth, especially up there as well, and it can be very annoying for a lot of people. Depends how you look at it. Like I say, we all look at things differently. In the world and in this universe, we're going to think differently and think different things. You know, most of the people in heaven or hell wish they'd had a second chance in life to be back on the earth again. Wish they never have done what they have done. Murderers, killers, horrible people. Wish they'd never picked up that blade or that gun, but they did. But they can't return the damage back they've hurt for their friends and their family that they disown them. Some of them don't want to have anything to do with them anymore. But, you know, it's not a game. You can't, it's not, what I'm trying to say is you can't respawn like Call of Duty or GTA or Battlefield or Minecraft. This is real life. Once you take a life, you've got to deal with the consequences of your actions. You know, you got to really think up here. Do I really want to be going down this avenue or doing this? Some people don't think. That's why they end up in prison or in jail, because of their actions. It's perhaps the same on the other side. You may be put into a room, I don't know, and people may be screaming and shouting they want to get out of hell and go to heaven and wish they listened. They got told many opportunities, but they chose to ignore people. There's probably loads of people wish they'd have a second chance and then give them the chance. You know, you got to try and find your right path of life and things to do. Is it really worth you getting in trouble with a gang or a bunch of people, or is it worth you trying to think a bit up here in your own brain and your mind that you could do something in your life? Spend time with your friends, your family, get yourself a girlfriend, get your life back on track. Don't hang around with dickheads and people that are on drugs and drink beer. They're only in it for one thing, to upset you and upset everybody else. But some people don't know they're being used or being played by idiots. You need to try and find that out, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You can see the signs. But, you know, there's a lot of clever and bright people that don't get into that sort of thing. But not everyone's like that or get protected. I mean, there's always someone that wants to have a go at somebody else. It's all about miscommunication, not understanding. Things will get better over time. We've learnt from the medieval times, the Roman times, the Tudor times, Victorian times, and many other wars across the centuries of the world. We've learnt from the caveman times. Eventually, over another 10 or 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, we'll learn even more and go back in history and say, well, there was all these wars in this world. We all lived through it all. And we live through wars we don't know about, like Russia and Ukraine. That being history. Iran and Israel, history. Will Iran and Israel be friends eventually? Who knows? Will Russia and Ukraine be friends eventually? And people never thought it would have happened. NATO and BRICS, or would it just be one big people that join together and about a fight? You know, people need to get together in the world, don't they? Perhaps in the old days you didn't know what we were today. But things do move on. I'm just trying to think of my radiator on. Just, you see it's a bit warm. It's quite cold today as well in the UK. So we just got to keep thinking, haven't we? That's all we can do. As human beings, as people of the world, we have to make decisions. Sometimes you make the wrong decisions and you have to cope with the consequences of your actions. It is what it is. That's all I can really say on that matter. I've got my coffee now. You know. But I better go. Thanks for joining me again. Take it easy. I'll think of something else to do in a minute. Peace.